welcome to the Views Club. Today I'm going to show you how to make country fried chicken, and I'm going to be pairing it with a biscuit, gravy, mashed potatoes, and green beans. And if you guys are interested in watching how I make this recipe, please keep watching. What we're going to do to our chicken is we're going to slice it through the middle because my chicken breast is really thick, and if you're going to make it this thick, the cooking process might be a little bit wild for you guys. So
what do you mean by wild?
But you know, one of the things that I get a lot from the Views Club is that my chicken is undercooked. It never comes out right and it burns. So we're gonna cut it up down the middle.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now we're gonna tenderize this chicken breast. So line them up. If you don't have saran wrap to do this, you're okay. I just do it so it doesn't splatter everywhere. And I've already pre-washed my chicken. And I'm also going to be making the tenderloin style for my babies, okay? So I like to make them very flat and thin. So that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with that side. You don't want to go ham and like you're hammering something in. You just want to give it a gentle spanking, okay? I don't believe in spanking, just when I'm doing this little part. A little spanking is gonna give me what I need.
You just spank your chicken, that's it?
That's about it. And not my live chicken. If you don't have one of these little meat tenderizers, you can use something heavy, okay? To flatten it out. You're ready for an easy flip. Ready? You gotta be quick, guys. And then do your other side. So I moved one of my pieces of chicken because I wanted enough space to flatten out the chicken. So if you need to move some and arrange it however you need to, go for it. And what happens is that I'm trying to make the chicken thin throughout, because right here, you remember how thick that chicken breast is and it's thinner at the tip? That's kind of what we want to do. We won't achieve it perfectly, but we can get close to it. So we have it about that.
Let me take a look.
See that?
Yep.
All right.
Perfect.
See you in a moment. What you want to do, go ahead and add your buttermilk. If you don't have milk, you can use milk. The thing that the buttermilk, that sourness, it helps tenderize your chicken even further and just makes it, the flavor that comes through is amazing, guys. And then you're gonna add half a teaspoon of your chicken bouillon. Give that a good mix. And if you like spice in your food, this would be a great time to add some cayenne pepper, some hot sauce, and blend it in here. It's gonna be up to you. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding my chicken pieces that we tenderized. And I know you mommies have kids that love chicken tenders. If you go ahead and do your chicken tenders, marinating them in some little buttermilk before you do the steps I showed you on the last one works wonderfully as well. It's a little bit of a different breading for it, but I'll have to show you guys. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna marinate our chicken, okay? You wanna do it a minimum of 4 hours. I like doing it overnight, but today I'm gonna do 4 hours. Anything over that is gonna be great. 24 hours. You got to take it out and start working with it, okay? So I'll see you guys in just a moment when my marinade is ready. once you've marinated your chicken, we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and start adding all of our spices. Pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Did I say that right?
Yeah, it's
Garlic powder,
it's not salt.
onion powder. Yeah, it's powder, not the salt, guys. Cumin. Mustard is optional. I like to incorporate it into my dishes. It's not a must, but it definitely changes the flavor just slightly. So it's going to be up to you guys. Make it comfortable for your home. And baking soda. You're like, what? I'm like, yes.
Baking soda, not powder.
Baking soda, not powder. You're correct, Cloud. You're being silly right now. Yeah, it definitely helps give it that little fluffiness that we're looking for our little frying. Mix that well. Oh, it smells good. The pepper in here. Ooh. Ooh. The pepper adjustment is going to be up to you guys. I know a lot of people don't like pepper, so it's going to be up to you.
That scream that was gonna come out, I was like, is it the 16th of September already?
Oh, el grito. You're nuts, Cough. One of the things that I really love soaking and marinating my chicken with is buttermilk. And the reason I like it is because once I dip it into the flour, all the flakiness you get from like fried chicken, that's where it comes from. It comes from a buttermilk soak. Ah, you're like, really? Yeah. So let's go ahead and start. Let that drip off a little bit. Okay. It's gonna happen. My hands are coming in. Good thing I have a handy helper. So make sure you incorporate it very well into this flour. And you want to dust it off, okay? Like when I make mine, I make it light. You still get the gist of it. But if you want it thicker, you can probably double dip it into your buttermilk that you have there and dip it again. It's going to be up to you guys. So dust off your flour really well and set it aside. It smells so good. I love it. You guys are wondering why I'm so excited? Well, we did reach 100K subscribers. So excited. The babies were so excited. Punky and I were crying. Yeah, we got in our feelings, guys.
It's so adorable.
Yeah, we did. Thank you guys so much for making me a cool mom.
We need a cool mom dance now.
Yeah, we do. We need to come up with one.
Nope, you know what I'm talking about.
No. See, you're making me nervous. I don't think they want to see that dance club.
Oh, I bet they do.
No, I don't think so. Do you guys? They're gonna say yes. Ay, you always make me get into these. Well, one of the things that Claudia and I, we grew up with minimal things in our life, so we entertained ourselves well, and we have a lot of dance moves.
Oh boy.
Like little kid dance moves. We have a lot. So I'm just gonna keep on with all of them and stack them up, okay?
That's a good, healthy sized chicken. That's awesome.
That's a huge one. That's Texas style. I haven't seen a chicken
Right.
this big since Texas. I remember when I first was living with my mother-in-law, like she would pull out the chicken breast and I would be like, what? That thing is huge. And she's like,
Go big or go home.
She'd have the cutest little eyes. She'd be like, it's Texas, you know? She's so beautiful. Oh, you know what I was going to ask you guys? I was going to ask you guys for some help. If you guys see my hood, on one spot, I can't seem to clear it out to be a smooth. I don't know if it needs to be resurfaced or not. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, you can see it a little bit. We'll probably have to get like some degreaser.
Well, somebody said to use coconut oil for it.
We can try a little spot.
I'll
help
probably
you.
have to try the spot with it and hope that it works. But if you guys have any other techniques that work for stainless steel, you guys already know my struggles. You guys see me on IG struggling with my stainless steel, and it's like, I don't understand it.
Robert's the fan, right, of stainless steel?
Yeah, he is. I mean, and it definitely like brightens up because we have so much like wood. It brightens it up, but there are struggles, guys.
I know you'd rather have an outdoor kitchen.
Yes. A Guy Fieri kitchen is the dream, guys. Imagine I just come with a water hose and water everything down. I know.
The rancho.
Yes, like in the rancho, guys. In the ranch. For those of you guys that don't know what a rancho is, it means a ranch. That ranch life, yeah.
I can bring the water hose in here if you want.
No, we don't need any more water damage in this house.
Oh my gosh, that's true. I think people maybe don't realize why you were doing so much cookbung. Do they know that your kitchen was being remodeled?
Well, we had some repairs going on in this kitchen, but... And I also wasn't ready, you know, to be like full on.
Yeah.
You guys know me. I'm a silly, shy lady.
Boy, do we have stories about your kitchen remodel when you left me in charge of taking care of the house.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I talked about it on my mukbangs or not.
Some other
I'm
time.
gonna have to talk about it again.
Let's just say I got myself in trouble.
I feel like, I don't know if you guys remember watching that Kid Rock show, Everybody Hates Chris, where they talk about the dad gets the big piece of chicken. Well, I kind of feel that way because I have the chicken breast and then I have the tenderloins for the kids only because it's easier for them to eat. But I kind of feel that way.
Who's getting the big piece of chicken here? You?
No, I actually like the tenderloin with this one.
Mm-hmm.
But Robert, he loves that big old breast.
Yes, he does.
The blend that I gave you guys is enough for 4 breasts of chicken and about 12 tenderloins. But if you guys are going to double dip, you're probably going to have to do a little bit more of the portion for your flour. Which I'll do just so I can show you guys a few of the double dipped ones. Don't be laughing at my finger, guys. I know it's you, Views Club Junior. You guys are making fun of my nugget fingers. So now we're gonna go ahead and double dip this one, and I'll show you guys at the end which one it was.
She's bringing the big papa over.
The Big Papa. I love it when you call me Big Papa. No, I don't, guys.
Throw your hands in the air.
What was it, the song we grew up? It was like, I love it when you make me Big Papas.
Yeah, Big Papa sound good.
Yeah. Make sure all that buttermilk that was there absorbed. Okay. Ooh. Showstopper.
It's a real page turner.
Yes. All right, I'll do 2 of them like this. See, no buttermilk went to waste. Yay. I know for a while buttermilk was always difficult for me to find because it's like one little row in the refrigerated section with it.
Oh, okay. I'll hunt someone down and ask for help. And I wait there.
And me, no.
You just keep it moving.
No, I just keep searching until I find what I need. They're like, do you need help? I'm like, no, because that makes my brain work.
Yeah.
Nope. Guys, remember, I can't be bored for too long because then I get myself into trouble. Okay, to your boiling water, you want to add your chopped potatoes and be very careful so it doesn't splash on you. And you want to boil these about 14-15 minutes, and then we're going to take them out and strain them, okay? To your medium-high pan, you want to add your bacon. Try and separate your bacon before you put it in here, because mine got stuck. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, guys. Yeah, they do. They get soft and break up, but I think for me, like the way I keep my mind busy is by switching it up. I don't always do things the same way, and I find other ways to do it, so you already know I can't be bored. We've already talked about this. Okay, so I'm going to cook our bacon, and when it's ready, I'll come back and show you guys our next step. I'm going to hurry up and take this bacon out because I don't want it to continue to cook. Okay. And you want to make your bacon to the texture that you like. Mine, I like it right before it's like almost burnt. Because since we're going to be adding broth to this, it's going to help us out, okay?
You left one little guy behind.
Did I? Oh, I couldn't see. Thank you, Cloud. Ooh, got the best angle, sis.
Got it.
So now I'm going to go ahead and pour my bacon fat over here. We're gonna need 4 tablespoons of this for our gravy, so set it to the side, okay? And you can save the rest for whatever you want to flavor. Okay, right after I strained my bacon fat, I went ahead and I strained our green beans, so they're ready. What we want to do to this pan, I didn't clean it, same pan, we're going to go ahead and saute our onions. You see me talking all wild is because I'm already hungry.
Let me give you a cracker in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to need a cracker or something. And if you took out all your oil and you need a little bit, go ahead and use that bacon fat, okay? We just want to put them a little bit translucent, so maybe about 2-3 minutes. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes, 2.5-3 minutes, and my onions are translucent. Now you want to go ahead and add your green beans. Okay friends, you guys have choices. You can either do chicken bouillon with your water, or you can use fresh chicken broth and it'll be a cup. Your heat should be at a medium, and what you want to do, you want to taste the broth that's in here because that's the flavor that you're going to be getting for your green beans, okay? On mine, it's tasty, it's delicious. You can taste a little bit of the bacon, the onions, and it's a perfect blend for me, so I'm not going to be adding anything else. I'm going to go ahead and put a lid on this, and I'm going to cook it down for about 3 minutes. I know this is a little bit hard to see me, but I'm over here with the potatoes. We're not at our green beans yet. So I went ahead and I strained my potatoes, and while I'm waiting to prepare my potatoes, I'm going to go ahead and add half a stick of butter and allow it to melt into my potatoes because they're still hot and steaming. One of the things I want to let you guys know, the more butter you add to your mashed potatoes, the better it's going to taste. It's almost like butter ratio to potatoes, more butter, but for today I'm going to keep it light. Okay, we're at 3 minutes, and what I want to do now is show you, it's a little bit of broth, hardly anything at the bottom, and that's when you want to turn it off because we want a little bit of that moisture to be in our green beans. And that's when we're going to go ahead and add our bacon bits. Okay? I'm telling you, once I dress the green beans with bacon, my kids are very likely to eat it. So, they like green beans. Oh yeah! Alright, so now you're ready to turn this off and set it to the side. What I'm going to do now, before I get to my mashed potatoes, is I'm going to get started on my gravy. Alright, I hope you're excited to make this gravy because it's going to be epic. Alright, you ready? Remember that bacon fat I told you about? You want to go ahead and add your bacon fat. And what I did, I added some of the little bits that were stuck at the bottom. I added some of them in there. Flavor Town. And you want to start moving quickly because what we're going to do is we're going to add our flour. We're going to stir it really fast, okay? I love the way this looks. I have my heat on a medium-low because I have burnt this before, and if you burn this, guess what? You're starting over. So it should take you about 30 seconds to cook this flour really well. You'll see the color change slightly. We got a little bit of a beige going on. Once you've already mixed everything well, those 30 seconds, what you're going to do is you're going to put your heat to a medium, and we're going to go ahead and add our mixture and our heavy cream blend. And begin stirring quickly, okay? You could use a whisk, it's going to go by a little bit faster for you. I went ahead and I'm using a spoon today. It's going to be your preference. You want to add your chicken bouillon or your salt? I'm sorry, your chicken bouillon.
Bouillon.
Bouillon. It's all in good fun, guys.
Shout out to the critic.
Yeah. Okay, this has been cooking for about 3 to 4 minutes, and you'll see that when you use heavy whipping cream, you don't need the cornstarch because it will thicken your sauce up. Let me get a good spoon to show you guys. See, it's perfect and thick. So it's going to be up to you. If you cook it a little bit longer, it'll start getting thicker. I would say don't go over 6 minutes for your gravy. And this is set. Everything is wonderful in here. The blend that I gave you guys for the recipe, it's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside so we can get started on our mashed potatoes. It's go time for our mashed potatoes. And our butter's melted in here. Now I'm going to go ahead and add our heavy cream, our heavy whipping cream. And I usually get a lot stuck on the side, so I'll add a little bit of water so that I can pour it back in here. See, it's like what, 0.5 ounces of water, hardly anything. The butter I use is salted butter. It's salty, but I'm going to need it a little bit more. So go ahead and add your salt to taste. And begin to mash. Okay. Your potatoes are going to be really soft, so you don't have to mash too much. Give it like a press. And then we're going to need our spoon to kind of turn it between our liquid, okay?
Mashing is so much fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I currently don't have the burner on, guys. So after you mash like this, go ahead and turn your burner on. Let me see which ones I've mashed and which ones I haven't. I'm going to go through one more time to make sure I mashed all my mashed potatoes.
Oh, that's an empty masher.
It's not my favorite.
No?
No.
Make it.
I just can't find my other one. My traditional one. Yes. And I like to leave a lot of the smooth mashed potatoes, and it blends with some of the chunky ones that you have that haven't been completely mashed. As your pot gets hot, you'll notice that your mashed potatoes start to get really thick and almost like a whipped style. Because that is your heavy cream making everything wonderful in here. You know, this is one of those recipes that my husband would not forgive. I mean, I'm sure he would, but that he really enjoys like the benefit of every single flavor in every single dish. So this is the one dish that I really don't cut down on anything in here. So after you've mashed everything up, what you want to do is you want to keep your heat on a medium and just mix it around for about 2 minutes. Or until you see that your mashed potatoes got to the thickness that you want. Please be very careful. I don't want you guys hurting yourselves. Look at how fluffy that is. Yes. Fluffy with a little bit of chunks here and there. That's how I like my mashed potatoes.
Same.
Yeah? Alright, I'm turning my pot off. I'm going to put a lid on this and I'm going to set it to the side because we're ready. Look at this. Okay, friends. This is how I check my oil for frying. It has to be wood. It can't be plastic, metal, wood, okay? Place it in. And if it boils around like you see there, that means that we're ready to fry. This is the safest way that I check it. So let's get to it. Place it down and push it out gently. Move it around so it doesn't stick at the bottom. My chicken breasts are so big that I'm frying 2 at a time. Place it down gently. Push it out. Move it a little bit. And fry it up. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes on one side. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip it to the other side. What we're doing is we're going to cook it on 2 minutes on each side, and then we're going to set it to the side, kind of like when we did the fried chicken. And we're going to set it to the side just so it can continue to cook and we're not burning our pieces. We want them to be a nice golden brown. So this is the initial fry, so it's going to be a double fry, guys. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes for me, so I'm going to go ahead and place them and set them to the side, okay? We're not done with these. We're going to come back and give it another quick fry. Be very careful. Very, very careful. Now my tenders, I'm only going to cook them about a minute on each side. Now if you see our tenders, when we place them in here, they're completely covered, so we only have to really cook these for about a minute and a half.
That's probably more of the size that I enjoy.
Yes, those massive ones. Now you see what I'm talking about.
Just a map of Texas.
Yep.
Your man can eat, girl.
So I'm just going to continue to take them out and transition the other ones in, okay? Alright friends, I'm going to finish these up and then I'll show you guys when we do our second fry. Ready for our double fry, and you want to take it easy. You want to make sure that your oil is not super hot. You don't want there to be any smoke before you do the next fry, okay? Because if you can see, it's already cooked. It just needs that little extra. Hey, let's finish it up. We're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to fry this 2 minutes on each side. And it'll be up to you. You have to test your oil and see what's going on in your kitchen. Because you can be a minute and a half and then you would need to flip it. Because you want to prevent it from burning, okay? Like that one already went a little dark for me. Should be okay. It's not burnt and delicious. See, this one already is asking me, it's been about what, 2.5 minutes, 3? So this one's already asking me to come out. So set it to the side. Let's see how this one's doing over here. Yeah. It smells so good.
This is definitely a cheat meal.
This is for sure an epic cheat meal.
This is above and beyond a cheat meal.
This is food coma cheat meal. Hire a babysitter. Do not call into work. I repeat, you guys better not be calling into work after this.
What else on Netflix?
And chill. Okay. So our tenders are going to be about a minute and a half or 2, and then they'll be ready to put to the side. All right, I'm gonna start taking these out. All right, friends, I'm gonna continue to fry the rest of these and finish them up, and I'll see you guys right when I plate them. Oh, yes. Okay, I want to make sure you guys see that the chicken breast is fully cooked, so I'm just going to cut this one straight down the middle for you guys to see. When you double fry, it's a lot easier for you not to burn your chicken and also cook it through. Those resting times at a high heat that it has, it's wonderful for it. And that's how I make my country fried chicken. If you guys like this recipe, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, take the time to subscribe and click the bell for notifications to become one of my bells and to be notified when I upload a video. And if you guys are sharing those lovely recipes that you're making with me, make sure to send them to me on Instagram or Twitter so that I can share them with you like this. Cutting into the mashed potatoes. Ooh. Mmm. This is hands down better than anything I've ever tasted. I'm not trying to brag, guys, but this is better than anything I've tasted at a restaurant. I'm really excited for you guys to try it. If you guys want to know how I make my Mexican biscuits, let me know down below and then I'll post it. I know I've had a few people request it, but if you guys are interested on how I make them, please let me know down below. This recipe is solid. It's definitely a cheat meal, okay? But I would love for you guys to make it. So I want to thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Adios!
Come to me. You want a hug?
Yeah. Like, I don't think people understand how long my arms are.
I think it's a positive thing.
Yeah, like I can...
You're able to reach things.
I'm like the Incredible Mom. Yeah, okay.